Right now, we go to the Mesa. Larry, a pleasure to have you on the show. How you feeling today?
I feel pretty good. Thanks for having me.
You got it, man.
What do you think about the timing of this bye week, Larry? After the loss to Michigan, do you want to get back out there?
The timing of the bye week is pretty good, just to rest up and get ready for the league play, trying to win a championship. So we're just practicing hard every day and just resting up a little bit, getting ready for the conference.
Larry, I just want to go back to the Washington State game for a split second because they were kind of trying to go at you all throughout the game. And the defensive back, you can either get frustrated or you can just go on with the next play. I thought you did a very good job with that, as you basically had 2 interceptions, I think, in the fourth quarter. So you showed that you have the mentality of a good defensive back. I love the performance against Washington State.
Yeah, it's just going on to the next play is the biggest thing for a corner. So we learn at practice, like never worry about the bad things that happen or even the good things. Just keep playing every play and make every play better than the last play.
Hey, Larry, your record is 3-1 right now, and traditionally for Aztecs football, 3-1 is fantastic. Although after the loss to Michigan, I know you wouldn't describe it as fantastic. So, how are you feeling after 4 games with a record of 3-1?
We're not happy about the loss, but we're always trying to win every game. So that's the goal. Just focus on TCU and win that game, and that's pretty much where we're at right now.
Larry, one of the big stories after the loss this past Saturday was the fact that head coach Rocky Long said, my players are not going to speak to the media. Describe the mood in the locker room, because when your coach says the players are not going to speak, we start to picture all sorts of crazy stuff. But just vividly describe the locker room after the game.
We weren't happy. It was just the same feeling that most guys get when they lose. So it was pretty quiet. Everybody just getting ready to get back home. And it wasn't anything. We weren't mad or sad about talking to the media. We just did what the coach said, and he said, "Don't talk to the media." So that's what we did. How
about the feeling at the first practice? You know, you get to practice, you have to get focused again, you have to get the energy back up. Did you feel like it took a few minutes for you guys to kind of get it back up, or did you hit the ground running once you got to the first practice after the Michigan game?
Yeah, we have great leaders on the team, so we came back out to practice and we were ready to go. You know, never took a step back, never looked back. We just kept moving forward and worked on the TCU plan.
Talking to Aztecs cornerback Larry Parker, San Diego State, headed into the bye week with a record of 3-1. Larry, did you speak to Brady Hoke? Did you see Brady Hoke? Did you shake hands or just avoid him?
I didn't really get to see him much. I didn't see him at all, really, other than when I was on the field and saw him on the sideline. But after the game or before the game, I didn't talk to him at all.
Well, what about the fact that he didn't talk to you when he left and took the job at Michigan? Were you thinking, I don't need to speak to Brady, he is now the opposing head coach?
It wasn't. It was bad the way we felt, because we were like, okay, he just left, nothing. But we didn't think anything of it. We just went out, and once we had Coach Long, we were ready to roll. We just kept moving.
And I know Coach Long is going to keep you guys focused on a week-to-week basis. That's, as we interview a whole bunch of the players, you guys speak just like Coach Long. It's a week-to-week thing. This game is the biggest game. But did you have a chance to even appreciate where you were, who you were playing, or was it just the business as usual, have to win a game?
Yeah, we're just coming out to win a game every day, no matter what. Not just about me or any other guy on the team. It's just win, win, win. So that's all we do.
Well, what about like maybe before the game or after the game? I mean, did you have a moment there? Because that is a great opportunity. I know, like you said, you would compete with anybody, beat anybody, but that's just a great experience to get to play in the big house at Michigan. Did you ever have an opportunity at all to kind of take in what you were doing?
We practiced on the field, but it didn't. It just felt like a different stadium. We just looked around, felt that, okay, it's just the grass, the turf is just like any other turf. But stadium was pretty nice. It wasn't anything special, really. Like, it looked just like the Rose Bowl.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
Larry Parker, unimpressed with Ann Arbor.
I love it.
I had the opposite experience. It was religious for me to see that place, but you were focused on the game. Hey, Larry, TCU's coming to town, and your coach says TCU's even better than Michigan. Describe this challenge with the Frogs coming on October the 8th.
It was, I don't know, just like any other game, really. We just focused, kept listening to the coaches, and kept playing.
Wait. TCU. I'm saying they're number 20 in the nation. Mountain West Conference play is beginning. I know it's any other game, but how big is this challenge going to be on Saturday?
We're going to take it like any other team. We're going to come at them hard and aggressive, and we're going to just play smart, play aggressive, and take them just like any other team, getting ready the same way as any other week.
Is there any revenge factor in it, being that you guys had them last year, then as the game went on, they kind of took control of it? Is there any revenge feeling going against TCU?
No, we just take it as another team this year. We're not looking back at last year. We have different players. They have different players, so we're just moving forward and hoping that we can focus on them this year and not last year and win this game.
Larry, fans are emotional. When we watch college football, we're screaming, we bite our nails, we go nuts with every play. Are you emotional when you play this game? Is it an emotional game for you on Saturdays?
I try to be as level-headed as possible. Never get too nervous. Never get too hyped. Just really just stay in the zone and be focused every play. Never get too excited.
How about playing 9 o'clock in the morning, which you basically did against Michigan? How was that for you?
It was great. I played in the morning before. We had practice in the mornings. We do a lot of things early, so it wasn't anything special. It was just play football.
You are a coach's dream, man. I got to be honest. You just answer the way a coach would want you to. It's perfect. I love it.
I think you are the greatest interview we've ever had. Nothing phases Larry Parker. That is a fact. Absolutely nothing. 110,000.
That's a defensive back right there.
But, Larry, we're being very honest. When the crowd is never a factor, if you're playing in front of 2 people or 110,000, it doesn't in any way phase you or alter the game for you.
Not at all. It's the same thing, technique and play hard every play, no matter who's there, who's watching, or if everyone's watching. So we just play the same way.
Man, you're the most pleasant college football player in the nation. Larry Parker, Aztecs cornerback, getting ready for the bye week and then TCU. All right, Larry, before you go, how's life on campus? Sherrod and I, we want to live vicariously through you, so just describe how much fun it is to be a San Diego State student.
I really can't explain that. It's just like you walk around campus, go to class, do your homework when you get off study hall and all that stuff. Pretty much go to practice afterwards.
Sounds boring.
Not too much.
You're making San Diego State and a college football experience just sound run-of-the-mill, ho-hum, just a boring life I live. No, Larry, you're an exciting player, and it's an exciting team and a great campus, and we are wishing you the absolute best.
Thank you.
You got it.
You got it, man.